Hi Gemini, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for March 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this could be yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. My voice is still a little bit off, but I think whatever was going on has moved through. But I got lozenges just in case. Same story as last time. Okay, so what they aren't telling Gemini, pardon me. Okay, Gemini, March 2020, what they aren't telling you. Queen of Wands, that could be Aries. The Emperor, also Aries, and you can't see that. Wow, that was far up there. Whoops. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, so this could be Aries, Aquarius. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and that's a four also. Interesting. Okay, so two fours, two eights. Knight of Cups. So we've got realizing a situation or something. There's been, you've come to like this fork in the road, or there's been a new development, and this is somebody that you've been intimate with or that you have intimate connection with. And yet now there's been this new development. It's like, okay, well, what do I do? What do I do about this? It's like you're at the crossroads. You're almost, yeah, it's like you're at the crossroads. It feels like, Gemini. So what is it and why? I think this is you deciding to move away from this situation. I think things were going fine, and then all of a sudden it got weird. Like something came up and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want that, or I don't think I want to keep going in this direction type of situation. What's this Emperor about? What's this Emperor about for Gemini? What's Emperor about? Are you dealing with, okay, Queen of Wands twice. Are you dealing with somebody that has depression, or that could be struggling with some mental health issues, or just coming aware of their mental health issues? Because are they trying to work on something? We got Swords and Pentacles here. What's this Eight of Pentacles about? What's this Eight of Pentacles? The Lovers. That could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. So what's this Five of Pentacles about? Seven of Wands. What's this Knight of Swords about? The Magician. Okay, that could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Didn't we see that somewhere else? We did not. Okay, that was this. Gemini, Taurus, or no, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. That's what this is. Okay, what's this Eight of Wands? Wow. All right. What's this Four of Pentacles for Gemini? What's this Four of Pentacles for Gemini? Jeez Louise. This is Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, so they're not wrong. This is someone who really does want to figure out what's going on with themselves. I think they want you to like go out and have fun, because they don't want anything serious. There's something that they're still kind of dealing with, and they feel stuck. And they feel like, until I get through this, it's going to keep me at arm's length from everybody. So, you know, what they're telling you, Gemini, is, you know what? My life is good. I like it the way I like it. It is my life, my call, my decisions to do stuff when I want to do it. But in reality, they're still kind of stuck on something and trying to move through that and deal with it. It could be that this person, again, is dealing with some mental health issues that when that happens, they kind of sequester themselves. This is someone who very much prefers to be alone. They're very independent. And it's almost like they say, you know what, I just want to be alone to figure this out. What I'm dealing with you, Gemini, but really what it is they're dealing with something, whatever this is a pattern for them, and it repeats, and that's what they're wanting to figure out. It keeps them from being in connection with people. When they get too close, they bolt. And I think that they recognize that that's a pattern, but what they're telling you is that they just need to be by themselves to figure things out. They like the way things are, but this is someone that quite possibly could be dealing with some mental health issues, or they're looking at it going, you know what, I do this a lot. Why? So they're not wrong when they say that they need some time to figure things out and I can't progress, I can't go forward until then. They really do want to figure it out, but consider also too that they just need a break. It could be there's something about this person feeling like same old, and they want some time to figure out what that is. So it's either they keep running into the same types of people, or they keep running into the same types of issue with people that they meet, or they're picking the same person. There's something about whatever they're wanting to take a look at in private being repetitive and being a cycle that they want to figure out, because they keep feeling like they are getting nowhere, or that it's just something keeps getting in the way and keeps preventing them from connecting. So it's kind of the opposite. Typically it's like someone will say, oh, you know what, I don't know why I do this, I just need some time to think, when they want to get gone and they just want to be with somebody else or do something else. But this is actually someone saying, you know what, I just want to give some time to think about this relationship. And in reality, they're wanting to figure out why they keep doing this. And it's a knee-jerk reaction for them to, after a certain point, to just want to pull back and disengage. And there might be a little bit of shame in that, especially if we're talking about a mental issue that they're trying to understand, like a mental, emotional health. This person in particular is not too keen on sharing that. If you're trying to convince or trying to figure out how this is going to get off the ground, it's not. And it's not for you to fix either. There's no figuring this out. This person knows what they want. So your job before you further invest in this is to get gone and go do your own thing. They will find you if they want this, but don't you waste any time on this just because it's not going to be wanted or appreciated by this person. And they really do. I think there is, honestly, it feels like they're not telling you there's more to the story. Yes, they want some time to figure out what they want in a relationship, but for the Geminis I'm reading for, consider that you have piqued their interest, like you're kind of somebody set apart to them, and that's really got them spooked and really got them wanting to either hide what's going on, like emotionally, mentally, health-wise, or they're wanting to not do anything until they got themselves figured out and they feel back in control, and then things can progress. Because this person does not, there's a shame component here. So I think they kind of run into something with you to where you're different, or you're set apart, and they don't want to be exposed for this thing that they keep doing, or this issue that keeps presenting itself that they don't have a handle on yet and they're trying to resolve. So consider that you are they're really wanting to bolt because they might feel differently for you than they have for other people. And they really don't want to be exposed or feel shame for what's going on, and they want to figure it out first. So it's funny because, like I said, typically it's like someone says, oh yeah, I just want to work on myself, and then they're off to pursue another relationship. This person's saying, I want to think about what's going on with me in relationship with you, and they mean it. And the further behind that is someone wanting to understand what and why they do things, or why a certain issue keeps presenting itself in their relationships. It could be as simple as they keep running into the same type of person, but in light of the way they feel for you, and what's showing here is that you're somebody that's kind of giving them pause, like you're different. It feels like they're just wanting to take an overall break to really figure out what the heck's going on with themselves before they progress any further in a romantic relationship. And I don't think this is about them going to someone else. I think this is them wanting to put a pause on everything, because I think if they were to pursue a romantic relationship, it would be with you. And that's what bothers them, is that they don't feel ready to, because they would actually like to with you, but they don't have themselves quite figured out yet. And that's an issue for the Geminis that I'm reading for. That's your person is wanting to take a break because of that. And don't get me wrong, it's just I forgot to do another one for Night of Swords. Honestly, and you're gonna, okay, I don't usually say this because I am not one to advocate for waiting or this and that, but consider, for the Geminis I'm reading for, and you know your dynamic better than I do, obviously, consider that this is someone you might want to kind of, okay, give them some space and go over here and do your own thing. This is somebody that I think you two kind of happened upon each other, or there's something special budding here. It's not fully formed, it's in the beginning stages, But this person bolted before it could turn into anything substantial because they don't want you discovering something shameful about them that they aren't familiar with yet. It's almost like they haven't had a chance to own it because they don't understand it yet before it gets presented. And that could be because there's shame there and they want to manage the amount of information you have or manage the exposure, so to speak. But this is someone that bolted before it could turn into something. And it's almost like they're like, yeah, go do your thing, go do whatever, be happy. I don't want to hold you back. I also don't want you to know what I'm really dealing with. It's quite possibly some, issues from past trauma I don't have resolved yet, or mental health issues I don't quite have a handle on yet. But the potential of a relationship with you scares the crap out of me because I might feel something for you. I can recognize that. And I certainly don't want you knowing more about me than I'm willing to let you know, because one of the things about mental health issues is a lot of times there's a shame component, and someone only wants you to know what they want you to know. There's a reason they hide it. Obviously, they're not proud of it. They don't understand it. It scares them. It's not something they are fully aware of. The patterns of behavior, all of that. It's kind of this big deal. And so it feels like this is someone saying they want time to think about their connection with you, and really what it's doing is buying them time to figure out what's going on with themselves, because for the first time in a while they found a relationship they think might be worth it with you, and so they're wanting to figure that out before things progress any further. Another rendition or iteration of that could just be that, hey, you know what, I've kind of been through it dating, I'm kind of over it, and then here you come along, Gemini, and as soon as I've had my rest and recuperation from the whole dating scene, I'm looking you up, because right now I've been through it and I need a break, but there's something there and I do want to find out, but I don't want you to wait for me. You go do your own thing. I'm not going to hold you back, but I've got my eye on you, and when I'm ready, I'm coming for you. Could be that. So this is someone, I honestly, it's like, you know what? This person is kind of being on the up and up. They're not telling you anything further because of, they're wanting to figure out what it is first. But this is someone that doesn't want to hold you back. So they want you to go have your fun and do your thing. And I hats off to them for that. This is something that is going to be your choice what to do. I don't think you should sit and wait, but this could be someone you might find yourself, like, when they're ready, you're going to give them a second go around. You know what I mean? It might be worth it to you because there's something here. There's something here. We get the Lovers and the Magician and the Sun. Knight of Cups. There's something here. Hasn't been fleshed out yet. Hasn't really got a chance to get off the ground. And I think this person's wanting to nip it in the bud because they want to figure out what's going on with them. They've done this before anyway, but I think they're doing it out of self-preservation here. Before, it's either they're bored or it's like, oh God, again, same type of person, or here comes my old issues wrecking everything. I'm going to cut before it happens. It's different with you because they're actually doing it because they're interested. And I don't want this to sound like, oh, they care, that's why they're running away. That's kind of a coward. This is not that. This is someone that's trying to be diligent. They just don't know where to start, and they don't want to be a burden. So hats off to them for that. Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aries or Virgo, Gemini, Taurus or Libra, Aries. Aries. Okay. So this, for some of you, it might very well be that you're just like, you know what? I know that this person is going to be kind of, there's something there that I don't mind waiting around for. I'm content to do my own thing, whether that involves dating or not. But I'm content to do my own thing, and I will. I'm not going to wait for you, but I will be looking for you when you're ready. Kind of this calm agreement, I guess. That was for Gemini. There it is. Taking care of yours and your own. Doing what you will when you want, as it should be. What else for Gemini? Page of Pentacles. Good. This is as you should. Both of you should be keeping this. It's something you're aware of, but it's not something you're really investing in, as you should. That'll come later should you decide on the potential, but you're not chasing after something that's not available to you, which is good. That was wasted effort, right? And last one, what else for Gemini? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, good. 10 of Swords, all right. So we've got you actually staying under yourself, finding something out. There's something that is kind of a deal breaker for now. If this isn't a deal breaker, it's something that brought crisis, that there's crisis now. This is a situation in crisis, in disconnect, or, you two in your separate corners. Someone's got to deal with something. And that, I'm not saying that like, well, this person just doesn't know why they keep, cheating or being disrespectful. That's not this. This is someone that is trying to head something off at the past because there's shame, because they don't have a handle on it. They don't want to be a burden. All things that are kind of making them pull back to address something they don't really want to tell you about. This is not someone that stepped in it and is trying to cover their tracks. This is someone that's trying to manage how much they're exposed at this point. And I'd rather that, honestly, than someone being deceitful and trying to cover their tracks of a slip up. You know what I mean? All right. So for right now, you need to leave this person alone. You don't want somebody that feels caged or trapped or backed into a corner in fear of being exposed. No. So you get to do your own thing and bide your own time. And I like that you're doing this just because it's self-respect. There's this idea that... they're running from you because they're afraid you'll hurt them. Grow a pair. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's gotten hurt. You show up. No cowards. This is not a coward. This is someone trying to be honorable the best they can. There's a difference. So the whole, no. Everybody's scared. Everybody's been hurt. Get over yourself. You're not special. Me too. What else for Gemini? Illumination. That's what this is right here. This is understanding, seeing things and you have choice. Seeing things for what they are, understanding, maybe not from what this person tells you, but you intuiting or being like, oh, okay, I will listen. I'm not going to force this. I get it. You want to be under yourself. You got something going on you don't want to tell me about. I will respect that. I'm not going to be like, you can trust me. Tell me. Let me crowd you and invade your space to make it worse. You're not going to be like that. Okay, you want to be alone? Fine. Whatever. Do what you got to do. Fine. I get it. You're in crisis. I'm not going to crowd. I'm not going to complicate things. I'm not going to also, for some of you, compromise your self-respect or self-worth and show up to be in service of for a later payoff. So right now it's going to suck, but it's going to be worth it down the road. That might never come. And you're wise enough to see that and be like, no, you look me up. I will be looking for you also, but I'm not slowing down. I like that. Queen of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. I like that. That's some solid self-respect right there. I like that. Oh, this could be Scorpio. I don't think I said that. Okay. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? Shucks, where is it? I think that's upright. Let me hold on a minute. Oh shucks. I gotta draw my little dot again. Usually yes, okay, that's upright. And then this is 5 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so that could be Aquarius. And this is yay, yay, because this is perspective. That's what I'm talking about here. Is that you just kind of been dealt this blow. Things are in crisis. You don't know the whole picture yet, but you're gonna take it at face value and be like, yep, okay, I get it. I hear you loud and clear. I'm not gonna be a savior or rescuer. My time and my effort is too important. If you want to be left alone, I will respect that. Good for you, because this is having gone through something and kind of maybe hoping it'll work out in the future, but you're waiting over here, but you're not slowing down. So that is to say that you'll be open in the future, but you're not waiting. You're not actively waiting. You're not pining. You're not kind of keeping yourself busy until they show up again. You're not slowing down. You're still doing you. You might miss the person. You might wish it could be different. Maybe in the future, that sort of thing. But you're taking the time needed. You only needed to be told this once. Good for you. You're taking the time needed to kind of, maybe you're maintaining hope, but you're also using this time to heal, to see things for what they are. And to regrow or it's like a renewal. You've been through it, withdrawing. Okay, it is what it is. I'm going to see it for what it is. And this is not feeling the sting of rejection. This is not feeling the sting of disconnect. Your whole world didn't fall down just because things didn't work out. This is seeing it for what it is, and this is growth and regeneration and renewal after a tragedy. So, and then we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So you're not missing anything. It might sting a little bit and you might wish it'd be different, but you have heard the person loud and clear. They want to do what they want to do, or they need to do something, and you're letting them, because you can't fix whatever's going on. You didn't break it, you didn't cause it, and they're trying to be responsible. So good for them and good for you. I like it. All right. I hope this was helpful, Gemini. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. You keep your head up and you keep doing whatever. They're going to show back up. I don't know when, and neither do you. But as it stands right now, they want to, but this is more important. As it should be. It's their mental health. It's some issue they're trying to get a handle on, so good for them. Okay, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thanks for stopping by. You take care.